Hey you guys, it's Chancey, hot mess and all. For those of you that don't know, I have just kind of shared my journey with APS, which kind of turned into an IVF route along the way. I've just kind of shared my journey because one day I found out or was diagnosed with APS and went to search stuff and couldn't find anything pertaining to pregnancy, like literally nothing. This has been a couple years ago now. There may be some stuff out there now. I haven't honestly looked recently, but I'm just going to continue to share my journey. It's been a while before I've updated y'all. And I am on my IVF number 2 now. So I know I'm terrible. The last time I updated y'all was October 13th when I did my second IVF transfer. And then I never updated y'all. I'm so sorry. That IVF transfer was a success. And I mean, literally, like, most of the symptoms in the very beginning were the exact same all the way down to the early on spotting. Like, all of that was the exact same. The difference changed at 9 weeks when I didn't have any more complications other than morning sickness for like another week. I took B6 and Unisem and that cleared up. I also was able to stop the medication at 10 weeks instead of 12 like my first, because my body was actually doing what it was supposed to this time. And since then, it has been smooth sailing. I've literally had no issues, none. We went for our anatomy scan this week at 20 weeks, and it came back perfect. Heart, placenta placement. Oh, thank God. Because that was not the issue, my first. The placenta insertion, like where the cord placement was, my first was on the side. This one was in the middle. Had all the things that it was supposed to have. I don't have a previa. The baby's heart, I know that with IVF patients, they a lot of times do all these extra heart scans because through the splitting process, there can sometimes cause like holes in the heart and different problems. But his heart was perfect. It's a little boy. I can't remember if I told y'all that. Oh gosh. He's a little boy. And with my first, he was an IUGR baby, which just means like he was growing smaller. A lot of the times this is due to APS. And this baby's growing big. So I'm telling y'all, like, I'm still on the Lovenox, the aspirin. I also was diagnosed with MTHFR. I can't remember if I shared that with y'all guys. But it's another blood clotting mutation. This one's genetic. I didn't realize that I had it the last time. Apparently, they said it was on my chart. So they double checked it because I was unaware of it. And sure enough, it was. And so, but it's the same protocol. Still Lovenox, aspirin. I'm also on a MTHFR medication, which just has folate, and then prenatals, and I take magnesium still for my migraines. I still have the migraines like my first, but not near as bad. They've kind of actually slowed down already. With my first, I had them all the way through. And it's crazy to think, I'm 21 weeks now. It's crazy to think that I went into the hospital in 3 weeks from now and never got out until I delivered my son. I was in there for 7.5 weeks, and I was already having high blood pressure from 16 weeks on. I've checked my blood pressure and it's been perfect every day. Like, this is a polar opposite pregnancy. Okay, but with all that being said, I am excited to share with y'all my excitement, but I also want to remind y'all guys, especially if y'all haven't seen from the beginning, it hasn't always been rainbows. I started off like, it was a very rough experience. I had 6 back-to-back losses, and then I went on to do IVF, got successful, the embryo split, and then I lost his twin, which was my 7th loss. And I mean, it hasn't been an easy journey. And the reason that I want to like remind y'all guys of that is because I know that y'all guys' journeys aren't easy either, or you probably wouldn't be watching my channel. And the reason I want to remind you is just because I want y'all to know that like you can have a positive outcome. It may not be soon, although I hope it really, really is. In my case, I lost so many before I was able to like finally just get it right. And it's not easy, but I'm telling y'all guys, if y'all stick through it, like, the Lord works in mysterious ways. And I think that, like, my journey was meant to happen this way. And I appreciate where I'm at even more. Gosh, I'm getting all teary-eyed. I'm telling y'all, pregnancy hormones. But I also just really, really, really don't want y'all guys to give up. And it means a lot to me that y'all see my story and how, like, even, like, after loss and loss and loss, you can go on to have one and it's still, like, such a struggle. Don't be scared to have another because you literally never know. My pregnancy is like polar opposite. I am so thankful, and I'm thankful for my first. I don't even care if I had all the complications. I would do that one all over again. I really would, because he is a healthy 20-month old and he's so wild and he's just so perfect. This baby's like already so chill in the womb, but like my first was wild from the womb and he still is. So I'm so curious if like my second will be like more chill or not. I'm just curious if that'll like relay, because with the first, he's still just as wild. I don't know. It just makes me excited. But my point is, I just really don't want y'all guys to give up. So that's it for me talking y'all's ear off. I just wanted to give y'all an update that like things can work out and y'all guys don't give up, and I'll try to do better at updating y'all guys. I just really like, with how easy this pregnancy has gone, I really don't have many updates to give y'all, which is a great problem to have. I don't even go back till 32 weeks now, other than like blood work, because the high-risk doctor was like, I don't see a need for it. Like, you are high risk and we will monitor you later, especially when blood clot risk like increase. But for now, he's perfect. And so we don't even have the extra appointments. That's how like well these things are, or like this situation has been. But I just wanted to update y'all guys. I hope that y'all all are pushing through this journey, and please ask me questions. It's been so long. I don't even know what I've like forgotten to share with y'all guys. But just if y'all have any questions, reach out. I'm always willing to answer them. And I'm praying for all of you guys. See y'all soon. Bye.